Hello everybody! Welcome back to our channel! Side by side with the Maloma Twins.
Sheesh. Hi guys!
It's been
forever.
It's been forever.
Busy.
But December, guys.
Dude, you know we
hectic. No time on that side, but we're back. We're so happy.
Mm-hmm.
We've been off the radar for a little bit. I mean, but
it's only been 3 weeks, guys. You know, people when they say 3 weeks, why are you guys not back? We're like, guys, 3 weeks.
We're back.
But we're back, and we're so excited to be back. And welcome to all the new subscribers.
Hello.
Thank you for subscribing. For those that have subscribed,
thank you.
And for those that have liked and commented, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you, and we honor the place that the love comes from.
Absolutely. And today we thought we'd do story time.
Yes,
we're so excited about it because it's our life experience. It's sort of like, because we want to talk, we want to tap into real issues, things that matter, things that we've been through. Not just about adoption. We've been through the most with a lot of stuff, and we want to share it with you. So we thought today, let's be fun. Let's be fun. Let's talk about something that is, society based. People are like, either you're for it or you're not for it. Right? What are we talking about?
So today we're talking about story time. Our story time is about our Tinder experience. Well, I don't know about the but you know what? The reason why we want to talk about Tinder is because man, we've been on Tinder. Hey, when did we get onto Tinder?
I got onto Tinder in 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
So that means I got onto Tinder 2018, right?
Possibly.
Yeah. So basically the reason why we're talking about our Tinder experience is because we just genuinely we like talking about this topic with our friends. And now when my friends are like, oh, I want to date, and they're still not dating, and I'm like, why are you not dating? And I'm like, let's go on Tinder. You can make friends on Tinder, you can find hookups on Tinder, you can even find marriage on Tinder, right?
Don't write it off.
Don't write it off. A lot of people write off Tinder because they think it's only just for hookups. And then now what I've learned with my experience is that you are what you, in fact, you attract what you feel. So if you feel you are in that space of men are dogs, you are going to attract dogs. It doesn't really matter whether you meet him at church or you meet him at the club or you meet them at the library. It really, or at the corner, it really doesn't matter. It's all about the inside. Where are you vibrationally? So when you are, that is very important. People need to know vibrationally, where am I? It's possible that you vibrated towards that person, but when you attract somebody who's loving, it also says something about where you are vibrationally. You know what I mean? So Tinder, let's talk about it.
So I went onto Tinder 2017. And remember, I was introduced to Tinder by my colleagues where I used to work at Zappa.
Yes,
and it was a fun moment. It was just a silly thing that I thought, let me just do it.
No, but you were like, this girl was telling you, she got married or she's getting married on Tinder. So
I mean, there are bad experiences and really great experiences, but for me, I've made awesome people on Tinder. So for me, I just wanted to put myself out there, and the reason why I went out on Tinder is that I don't go out as often, and I barely meet people. So for me to swipe right and swipe left was easier for me. And I always say there's a colleague of mine, I said, if you're lazy and you're bored at home during the week, it's so nice to sit in your room and just swipe left, swipe right, and you're chatting to people and you getting to know people on your level. There are people that go there, there are scammers, but there are people that are also on there genuinely looking for love. And I genuinely found love. So what about you?
And for me, now it's a bit of both. Like I've made more friends.
Me too.
I've made more friends than I've had lovers. I would say lovers. And since I've ever been on Tinder, I've had a fantastic time. I have been dribbled actually on Tinder. I've been dribbled on Tinder before, and maybe it was because, like I said about vibrationally, maybe vibrationally I was feeling like I was hating on the guys. Why maybe I vibrated towards that. But so far my experience, I have made awesome friends, and I've also made awesome go Tinder. I dated one guy and we lasted I think 4 months. I think my first date, we lasted for 4 months, you know, and he was an amazing guy. He and then cramp oh snap, is it not because of, how do you stop this thing?
But hey, but somebody motsuki or idea the casualty. Guys, can we discuss the fact that I have cramp issues? In the middle of a party, in the middle of the night,
are you serious?
I have this cramp letter that goes.
Do you guys know it? The one that when you toe, like your I don't know if it's a muscle, your muscle like pulls you, and then your toe does a funny a funny movement.
That was not meant to be on camera, but because we're live, and I mean, guys, I'm suffering. Please, advice, whatever. Can I please have some advice on what I can take for cramps? Because even in the middle of the night, even at Groove, when I'm out, I'm literally having guys massaging my foot. I'm like, okay, so let's forget about it.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm okay.
Can we go back?
I'm okay.
Are you fine?
I'm alright.
Do you need water?
No.
Okay.
Remedies, please, down below, comments.
Yeah, please comment below and let us know what she needs to take.
Tinder experience.
Tinder experience.
Tinder experience. Tinder. Just now,
just now. Guys, because of Tinder.
Yeah.
So we're here to tell you that it works.
Yeah.
You know, and like we said previously, it depends where you are vibrationally, but it also really depends what you want. You know, everybody can pick what they want, but what we're saying is, for us, Tinder has worked. I've seen it with my friends, I've seen it with colleagues,
I've seen it with celebrities.
But they see they are married from Tinder, but Tato Fox. So are we even allowed to say that?
We already said that.
Okay. But I feel like we don't talk about it much, you know, and a lot of my friends, a lot of people will judge or frown upon it.
In fact, more than anything, the society or people in general will judge you because
even the men,
especially the men, they will judge you because you went on Tinder. No, they'll say things like, "Are you that low you can't find a man on your own?"
But guys,
it's the 21st century, and I feel like you can find a man anywhere. In a plane on the way to London. You can get a man. You can get a man online that can love you. And still,
but then, guys,
guys, like,
you know, when they say money is available to everybody,
absolutely,
men are available. Everybody, men is available to you. It's all about mindset and where your heart is, you know, where your heart wall is. If your heart wall is not right, guys, just remember you will always attract what you feel. But at the end of the day, what we're trying to say is
Tinder works.
Tinder.
We're here talking about Tinder. Don't add other people. So basically, when I went onto Tinder, if I share my story,
share it.
I met an awesome guy on Tinder, right? And I mean, we were aligning, you know, and it was great. I mean, we met February, April, March. What?
You and your husband?
I met my husband on Tinder.
Yeah.
My ex-husband on Tinder. All right, guys. Yeah.
Tell us, man.
Oh,
sure. King, no.
I
can bring you some tissues.
What I'm trying to say to you,
you look sad for a second there.
No, because I didn't really want to talk about that. But I'm saying, I met my husband on Tinder, and I remember when I told my mom that I'm getting married. I mean, I met him in June.
Yeah.
It's like saying people that get married quickly, their marriages don't work. Unfortunately, I fall under the category of it doesn't work. We lasted 3 years in the marriage, but some people get married soon and their marriage is lost. Some people, it depends. Everything is not cut
Guys, you know
Still
the whole
English.
thing, the society will build for us. We must go to school. We must get married at a certain time. We must do this. We must do that. We must have a job. Life is not like that.
No.
Life does not work out like that. Just because when you're going to meet your husband at varsity, it doesn't mean
Everybody's
we're all
gonna
going to meet our
meet.
husbands on Tinder. I mean, at varsity, or your high school sweetheart,
It doesn't
or whatever.
work
Life
that way for
doesn't
everybody.
work. Yeah, it doesn't. And we're not saying those things don't work out. We're saying to you that
Have a
there
broad
are
mind.
other options.
Yes.
Young go Tinder, make beautiful friendships.
Yeah. Go on dates, eat
go
nice food.
yeah.
Also, please take out your purse also once in a while.
Cartoon, guys,
please.
girls, you know, it's a whole, you know, this whole thing of us feeling like men are not human beings. You know, it's so sad. Everybody is in a pandemic.
Absolutely.
Everyone is in a
Everybody's
pandemic.
suffering.
And what makes us think that men also they don't feel like being taken out?
Yeah, true.
It's
But I like to be
ridiculous.
taken out more.
Of course you do.
Putting it out there. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind going halves or meeting each other halfway.
It's
But what we're trying to say is, don't always expect men to do everything for you. It's not a nice thing. You don't come across as somebody that's great. You know, have a mindset. Get your own money, girl.
Get your own money. And also let's go back to Tinder. So
Yeah.
when you get onto Tinder, right, you need, okay, for those that don't know what happens on Tinder. So when you get on Tinder, you add your profile, right?
Yes.
You put your cute pictures, guys. Put visible pictures.
Yeah.
You know, let's get like a little blurry. You know, with your friends.
Be
It
alone.
has to be a picture where it's just yourself. You look pretty. Put some makeup on if you don't want to.
Not too much filter.
Not too much filter. Do you know what I mean? And then once you do that, you load them on there. You put a little description of what you want. You can say, I'm there for a hookup. I just want to make friends. It's perfect. You get to decide what you want from Tinder. Nake siras, go on my profile. You'll see, I am looking for a king. Me.
Looking for a husband.
Yes, and
if you're looking for a
absolutely
husband, there is nothing wrong in saying it.
Absolutely.
Say exactly what you
you
want. And you know there are
I
men,
swipe left, you have a sabat.
you know there's a guy that once asked me, do you have kids? And I said, I do. And he said, I'm not looking for a woman with kids.
That's
And
perfect.
you know what?
That's okay.
I respected that man
Yes.
because we then unfollowed each other because we
Yes.
knew we're not going to help
Let's be
each other
honest.
in the future.
Yeah.
Be honest. Let's really, really be honest when we got onto Tinder. If one of you feel you're a hookup girl, then be there on
And say
I'm here for hookups.
Absolutely
But
nothing wrong with
Maloma, I'm not on Tinder for hookups. I'm there for a serious and more than anything, for me, I start off as a friendship. Then if it
build up to
if
something
it builds up to
serious.
something special,
Mara, I'm looking for something
great.
serious, guys.
Absolutely.
But something serious. I'm
Let's
not there
be
to play.
honest.
If I want a friend, I've got millions of friends.
A lot.
But the whole idea is that then you swipe left and then you swipe right. Obviously, then you'll get the hang of it. But it's fun. It's exciting, and it's nice to chat to different people. You know,
Don't limit
and
yourself to
also,
one person.
Guys, when you get on Tinder, can you guys say hi to the guys? Ladies,
That's a good one.
Ladies,
They
ladies.
wait for them to. They wait
why
for them.
wait for a man to say hi? You like it?
If you match,
If you
say
match,
hi
say
first.
hi, babes.
Hey,
babes. How are you, babes?
Yeah,
babes. Say, guys, stop waiting for the guys to freaking send you highs, because you're gonna be sitting with a whole row of men that you've matched with, and when are you sitting there at home waiting? Oh, no one's texting me. Who must text you, darling?
Text back, my darling.
Darling, when you match,
Text first.
your match, when the guy you match, you text him.
Imagine
and
you
say,
get John.
hey.
You know, you picture John and you match. It says match.
And then you like,
And then you're like,
hey. It's not, guys.
Not
even
gonna
when
die.
you are at a restaurant. Remember when I was at the restaurant?
No, I'm not doing those.
I'm doing
Tinder.
those. Besides, I'm just giving
Tinder.
other children tips.
Tinder.
Like, you can meet a guy in a taxi or at a mall and you like him, go for it. It's the 20th century. Go for your man, because let me tell you, y'all are gonna be waiting for a very long time.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be waiting for a long time because you guys are expecting, and this whole thing of the society making it seem like it's a man's job. Yes, men are hunters. Granted, like, men should hunt us. But guys, I'm talking for myself. I see a hot man, I go for him.
Go for it.
I go for my man. And then if he rejects it, that's fine.
That's on him.
That's on him. But I know that I tried.
Yeah. But most importantly, I feel like when you do say hi first, also it shows how confident. You know, confident. Be confident in yourself to know that you matched for a reason. Remember when you swipe, you're reading somebody's profile and you're looking at them, and you're looking at the picture and you're hoping it's the person in the back
in the picture.
But you both like each other.
That's the nice thing about it.
It gives you liberty to then say hi.
It didn't just match for no reason. It matched because you both looked at each other's profile. That's how it works, guys. For those that don't know, when it matches, it simply says the next person likes you too.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why we need to wait for the next person to say hi to us.
Yeah. I just wanted to quickly touch on the safety of Tinder as well.
Oh yes.
The safety of Tinder for me is first of all, talk to as many guys as you can. Do not limit yourself to just one guy. I say this because I say this because it's very important that you speak to more than one person, so that you get to, so that at least 5 falls off, 3 falls off, 1 falls off, 2 falls off, and then you know who's serious and who's talking, who is talking my language, who wants to,
your love
who's talking, right? Who wants to be in a serious and
are we in alignment?
Yes.
So
you're never gonna be in alignment with one person. So always make sure that the people that you're chatting to align with what you want. And if you have kids, talk about
those
having kids. I mean, there's a guy that I met on Tinder that didn't tell me they had a child while we were chatting, and then when we met, he says, oh yeah, and I said to him, I have kids, and then he says to me, I don't have kids, and then we meet on a date and he says, I do have a kid. To me, that was a red flag. Why are you lying about your children? So let's be honest, be honest on Tinder, be safe on Tinder. Don't go on Tinder on dates where your sister, for instance, if I go on a Tinder date, I'll give Toto my location. I'll give the number of the guy, right? Very important. Go to a public space.
Don't never go to their places.
No.
But go Tinder, so do you want to
let's hook up in my own place? No.
They like saying, do you want to hook up for drinks? And I give hook up for drinks where? Let's start there. A minute at their place, it's a no. You want to meet me for the first time? Take me out, or let's take each other out. Go McDonald's, or go.
Can we go to a proper date, please?
No, I'm just making an example. Like, not everybody here can afford cream. Ligo cream. If what like cream, I can go cream. Can we go to cream?
Safe.
Safe.
GBD. The month of women abused and children.
Is it this month?
I think
gender-based violence.
Gender-based violence. It's very important that we keep safe,
HIV
guys.
Status one this month.
Can we not show up?
Okay, Mara.
Listen, guys.
Mara, I know what I'm going to
safe.
16. They must go 16
days of activism.
You know
it's now. So
even the testing one.
Which one?
HIV.
December or November?
December.
Okay,
November was
both
adoption.
If you meet a guy, go test. Great. But be safe.
Yeah.
We don't want to be saying to you guys Tinder's great, and then you go out there and you meet horrible people.
Yes.
Make sure you're in a safe environment. Make sure you never go to places that you're not familiar with.
Yep.
Always, you as a woman have the right to say, come to where I am.
Can I just say something about women? Guys, the amount of power that we possess.
Yes, please.
Guys, remember, we are the ones who get to pick who enters our universe.
Still, yeah.
We are the universe, right? And they are I don't know what they are, but we are the universe, and we get to pick who we
never downplay yourself.
Never downplay ourselves. Who do we pick who do we want to be in our space, and be very, 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 what's the word? Picky.
Yeah.
It's okay to be picky.
Don't be picky. Sometimes doesn't work. But anyway, not for me. Tinder worked for me, even though my marriage guys, but my marriage didn't work. I really hope so. Like I haven't given up. I haven't given up on marriage. Gina, I'm serious. Like I haven't given up on marriage. And if you know me, you'll know.
Do you want to maybe again?
I do. She doesn't. I do. I'm a believer of love and marriage and stability.
We're gonna talk about this topic one. We need to actually talk about this topic about marriage, lobola, and because now we have different opinions.
Yeah. But for me, Tinder worked for me. I got married. It's just unfortunate that when you meet someone in the beginning, and also this thing out when we meet each other, we should stop this thing. And I'm not talking about just men, I'm talking about us as well. We always perceive out, we always tell people
you must at the beginning,
I'm great, I have a business,
because CV, I'm a hard worker, I'm lazy, so it happens.
So no,
but I think time tells. Time will tell. Don't rush.
Yeah,
maybe that's what you need to tell them.
Don't. I wouldn't say that, because the people that rushed and they're still okay. So no, there are people that rushed and they're okay, and there are people that didn't rush and they waited 10 years and they're still not okay. So it's generally about people being honest and what you want in life.
Yeah.
You know. So because my marriage didn't work doesn't mean that Tinder doesn't work. So don't write it off. It's a great time to go out.
It's a great time to go out, but be safe.
Safely.
Wear your masks, but at the same time, if you don't go out, you can be on Tinder and
virtual dating. She virtual dates,
I do it very well.
I haven't been on Tinder recently, right? But Letoto's been on Tinder like full on 120%
since lockdown.
Virtual dating, like on the phone, video calling, I'm just like,
and video call, because if you video call now, I wanna give like the person that I'm video calling, guys, doesn't see me. I'm this cute like this. I
video call with no makeup.
I do scruffy very well, and he knows my scruffy.
We bath well. We scruffy up very well too.
Exactly.
And you must let the men know that we don't always look
be yourself.
Face beat, and face beat sometimes but
it is not.
But with everything said, guys, our story about Tinder, stay safe.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Yes.
You are in charge, woman. Like I can't stress that enough. Like, don't ever downplay your position in a man's life.
Yes.
You know. And Luena man, I feel like little Nabasati, we've got, you know how before men used to have like, I know it's gonna sound bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know how men generally have 5 girlfriends and 4 girlfriends.
Oh my god, right.
I really feel like you should also make sure that you also have options. Don't always go for the first thing that you meet.
Okay, so she's just
That's
saying, you know, there's many fishes in the sea. Swim, girl.
Yeah.
Be in the ocean, swim, you know.
And you know what's funny? Yesterday I was having a serious conversation with my mom about relationships, and I really want my mom to come on. She's really funny. And talk about relationships and what she thought about me getting married so early and so soon, and how, you know, those things are very important. We're gonna bring on Mapito Maloma to come and discuss love,
relationship. But we're also gonna bring the nice one is that the next one. I think the next one.
Let's bring guys on.
We're gonna bring guys on. We're gonna talk about what we feel and what we think as women and as men, and what men genuinely feel about us. I think it's very important that